What's good, y'all? It's your girl Mo back with another video. So this week I'm gonna be doing, I got my phone right here, I'm gonna be telling y'all basically the experience that I've had with taking Apetamin. I'll explain what it is and also ways basically as an alternative in order to gain weight if you're trying to get thick out here, you feel me? Because bitch, summer's coming quicker than you know, okay? So yeah, I'm gonna just tell y'all how Apetamin went for me and some tips on how to gain weight. So let's get it. Let's go. Let's do that. Yeah. Alright, so first off, Apetamin, if y'all don't know what it is, which I'm pretty sure you fucking know because you clicked on the video. But anyways, it's a syrup. Basically, you take it 2 to 3 times a day before each meal. And what it does, it's going to slow down your metabolism in order for you to gain weight, in order for you to keep the calories on that you're putting in your body. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's basically what it is. I started taking Apetamin last year. This was in December. And I started off with the weight of like, I want to say I was like 109 and 110. And y'all, I'm 5'6". So 109 and 110, that's small as fuck. Like, I was really skinny. Like, I still had like a body, like a little bubble butt or whatever, but I was just like skinny mini. Like, I was wearing like a size 1 to a 3, maybe a 3, bitch. That was boyfriend jeans and like an extra small on top, of course, because I ain't got no titties. But anyways, yeah, I started off really small, and this is when I moved back home from Texas, and I found this because I had just lost a lot of weight due to like I wasn't in the right mental state and things like that. And I had found out about Apetamin just doing my research on YouTube. I want to say I took Apetamin for about a month and a half. About to a month and a half, and then I stopped doing Apetamin. So now let me tell you, Apetamin, this shit makes you gain, okay? So I went from 110, I think I was like I ended up being like 128. Like, I gained like 15 to 20 pounds. I can't remember exactly, but within those like 45 days, 30 to 45 days, however long I took it, I don't remember exactly, I gained hella weight, bro. Like, a lot of weight, more than I've ever gained in my entire life. I was like, oh shit, your girl getting thick out here, boy, you better motherfucker watch out, you dig? Yeah, I was gaining a lot of weight, but I'm just gonna tell y'all, I would not do this shit again, okay? Like, I guess it just depends on your goals, your body type, what you want ultimately, and if you care how you feel while you're taking something, you know, basically just what you want to go through, basically, is what I'm saying. I want to say, like, the first side effect to taking this shit is that you're mad tired, bro. Like, me and my dumbass took it when I was starting a new job, and like my trainer, she was training me, like my old boss, she was training me, bitch, I was falling asleep while she was training me because I was taking this, like, I was taking it to the max. So I was taking it 3 times a day, 10 I think it's like milliliters or whatever it's called, the measurement. I was taking that 3 times a day before each meal, so I was like going full force, and I was mad tired. Like, bro, I would take this, eat, and knock out for like 3-4 hours, no boost. Like, I swear to you, I cannot lie. And when I woke up, it wasn't like you, oops, sorry, D&D. You know when you wake up from a nap, like, you feel like rejuvenated sometimes, or like most of the time that's the fucking point of taking a nap. But like, bitch, I woke up from my nap like, what day is it? Like, I just felt like super sluggish, and taking this just made me feel tired all the time and sluggish throughout the whole fucking day. But yeah, I took it 3 times a day. First side effect, made you mad tired. Second, it's gonna make you hungry as fuck. Like, I swear, you eat for, you take this, you eat, and then you're hungry. Like, you can eat a whole meal, bitch. I'm talking about a whole motherfucking number 8 from Chick-fil-A with a milkshake, you feel me? The nuggets, all that, 12 count, you feel me? Anyways, you could eat that and literally be hungry 30 minutes later, like, for a full meal. Like, not no smoothie, not no little snack, for a full meal. Okay, so if you're gonna take this, be prepared to be hungry all the time. Another side effect is, like I said, I was going to the gym. So I was going to the gym like 3 to 4, I want to say like 4 days consistent, because this was before I had a job, and then I got a job while I was still taking it. But anyways, I had hella time during the day to do whatever I wanted to do. So I was going to the gym consistently, and even with me going to the gym, this is why I wouldn't take this shit again, I was gaining weight in the wrong places. Like, yes, my ass was getting fat, yes, my thighs were getting thicker, but bitch, I was getting a stomach. Like, I wish I had pictures. I don't have pictures, and like, if you know me, if you've seen me in person, I'm petite. Like, you know, I got ass and things like that, but I'm generally petite. So me getting a stomach, I've never ever had a stomach, okay? So when I was looking in the mirror, like, dog, what is this? Ew. With those like 20 pounds that I gained, 15-20 pounds that I gained it in my stomach as well. So I can only imagine if I wasn't going to the gym how much weight I would have gained in the places that I didn't want to. Yes, it's gonna make you gain weight, but you literally have to watch yourself, okay? Because if you go too overboard, you don't go to the gym. And also when I was taking this, I was eating healthy too. Like, yes, I just talked about Chick-fil-A. I would cheat now and then, but because I was going to the gym, I was eating healthy. Like salmon, chicken, clean. I was eating clean. I was cooking at home most of the time besides like on my cheat days. But so imagine if you're not going to the gym and you're just eating whatever the fuck you want to eat because you have bad eating habits. Like, you're about to gain mad weight in places that you don't want to gain. Or actually, honestly, if you don't mind having a stomach, do your thing, girl. But the body that I turned out to get, I was not satisfied with it. Like, my ass was getting fatter, and that's ultimately what I wanted to like thicken out, you know? But I just wasn't satisfied because my curves were disappearing because I was getting a stomach, and my legs just weren't toned. It just looked like jello, bitch. Like, I'm just not with that shit. So after I stopped taking it ultimately. Then the number one thing was because I was fucking tired all the time and I worked. Like, that just wasn't gonna work. So when I stopped taking this, I want to say I was like, I think I was like 128, somewhere around there. I was almost 100, I was almost 130 pounds, but once I stopped taking it, I started losing that weight because my metabolism started reverting back to what it used to. Like, bitch, when I tell you my metabolism moves at the speed of a motherfucking race car, okay? Like, it's so hard for me to gain weight. So I was still going to the gym and I was still eating, but I mean, I wasn't like as hungry as I wasn't eating enough calories because my metabolism and like my appetite was reverting to its original state. So I had lost, like, I had went back down to like 118, like 119. Like, I was a little below 120. So I had kept a little bit of weight on, like, in my thighs and things like that, but I had lost the weight because I wasn't taking this. So honestly, I wouldn't recommend taking it personally for me, for my body type and my goals, because it makes you tired. My body started to fucking revert back because it was like dependent on this to sustain the weight that I had on, and it just made me that's the number one thing. It just made me hella sluggish. Like, I just didn't feel good all the time. I was always fucking tired. I always wanted to go home and knock out for hours. I don't know, it increased my bad eating habits because I was always hungry, and cooking that many meals, first of all, is expensive. Second of all, it's time consuming. So I was just snacking, hella like snacking on unhealthy things. So yeah, that was my experience on Apetamin, because on Instagram, like, I basically track my progress, like, you know, boomerangs and Insta pictures and workouts and things like that, and people are like, how did you gain so much weight, and da 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 da, and like, I would tell them like, well, I don't want to, like, I want to say like 30% of the weight that I have gained is because of this. And I would tell them like, yo, if you're struggling with gaining weight and you're not the workout type, like, Apetamin's the way to go. So I just basically wanted to tell y'all, you know, face to face versus typing to y'all, all that shit of my experience on Apetamin. And I mean, if you don't mind the problems that I had, if you don't mind taking on those problems, they may not be problems for you, it just might be whatever, I don't care, I want to get thick, then take Apetamin, do your thing. And oh bitch, and this shit is expensive, okay? This is $20 a bottle, and this bottle only lasts you for 1 week if you're taking it 3 times a day, 7 days a week. So if you think about it, it's like $80 to $100 a month, depending on if you have to order online, tax, things like that. Luckily, I found a local market that sells it that wasn't too far. It was like 15-20 minutes away from my house, and I was able to get it. I mean, I still had to pay tax, but at least I didn't have to pay shipping and like wait for it to come. So yeah, it's expensive as fuck. It's like $100 a month if you don't have it locally. So yeah, it's expensive, and those cons, I don't know, it's not worth it to me. I'd rather fucking go to the gym, get it the organic way, and get the results that you want with a skinny waist. You feel me? So yeah, experience on Apetamin. So I got some notes on my phone. If you don't want to go the Apetamin route because you're just not feeling it or whatever, Here are some like alternative ways that I gain weight, because like I said, I had lost the weight that I gained and I had to fucking gain it back, because right now I want to say I'm like 126, 127, like around there. It fluctuates. So I gained like, I didn't set a lot of numbers, I don't know, I've gained, since I lost that weight, I've gained like almost 10 more pounds back. So yeah, these are the ways that I just did it, so let's just go. Okay, so the number one thing that I feel like you need to do if you want to gain weight is eat. Bitch, eat, okay? And I don't mean unhealthy eating. Like, I don't mean you go to Chick-fil-A, you go to Whataburger, you go to fucking wherever you got, any fast food places. I don't mean eat that, because if you eat that, you're gonna gain weight unhealthy, okay? And it's not gonna have the nutrients that you need in order to gain the weight that you want, okay? So personally, I eat 3 times a day with hella snacks in between. So like, I'll eat breakfast and then I'll eat like 2 snacks in between breakfast and lunch. After lunch, I'll eat a snack. I usually go to the gym like later on in the day. I'll eat a snack then before I go to the gym, and then I'll eat dinner, and then before I go to sleep, usually I'm like hungry, I'll eat another snack. Like, bitch, I be snacking and I eat 3 times a day. So if you're trying to gain weight, you need to make sure that you're on a consistent eating schedule, because I know we all go to college, we go to work, we do things like that. It's hard to get up earlier to cook breakfast, it's hard to come home, cook dinner, meal prep for lunch, things like that. But if you want to gain the weight that you want, you're gonna have to put in the work. Like, it just doesn't come unless you want to gain it unhealthy, you know, do your thing. But yeah, I would say the number one thing is to just stay on a consistent eating schedule, because that's ultimately what is going to make you gain weight. Going to the gym, things like that, that's like 50% of, you know, your improvements, but I want to say the other 50 comes from eating. So yeah, eat, bitch, eat. Second is weight train. So if you're trying to gain weight, I weight train like 4 days a week. If you're trying to gain weight, doing cardio, doing mad cardio and just ab workouts and squats with no weights and like push-ups and just I mean, you could do HIIT workouts, like full body workouts without any weight every once in a while, and cardio every once in a while. But if you're ultimately trying to gain weight, why would you burn off the calories that you're working so hard to put in your body? You know what I mean? So personally, I weight train 3 to 4 times a week. And I barely do cardio. I do like 20 minutes of cardio once a week, and that's on a Stairmaster. That's not like running. So yeah, I weight train 3 to 4 times a week. Cardio, rarely ever. But stay consistent in the gym and make sure you make a schedule, so the fucking food that you're putting in your body is gonna work along with the training that you're doing in order to gain the weight. You feel me? Yeah. So the third thing that I would recommend is, honestly, I feel like I say this with like everything in life, but it's to put yourself in a good mental state, okay? Because if you're mad stressed all the time, if you have toxic people around your life or around you, surrounding you in your life, if you're creating bad habits because you're not in the right mental state, you're not going to be able to gain weight, because the stress is going to cause you to lose weight. I've been through a bitch. I feel like every female has been through that. But you go through times where you're just like skinny as fuck and then you're thick. It's just like night and day. But it really depends on where you are mentally, because like I said, stress is going to cause you to lose weight. And also, if you're just in the right state mentally, you're going to stay motivated to cook all the time. You're going to stay motivated to eat 3 times a day, or whatever your eating schedule is. You're also going to stay motivated to go to the gym and weight train. So like I said, mentally be in the right state in order to gain the weight that you want, because it's not gonna come if you're not right up here, okay? It's not gonna work. It's not, okay? Yeah. The fourth thing that I would recommend is a protein powder. Now, I was taking protein when I was on Apetamin, and I'll insert like a picture of the one that I was taking. It's from GNC. It's like the 1340 bulk, and basically it had 1,340 calories in one fucking serving. So that's like, you're supposed to eat, I think, like 22 to 2,300 calories a day. So that's already that's half of your calorie intake in one shake or whatever drink, whatever you make it. Yeah, I would recommend a protein powder, because of course it's going to provide you the protein in order to gain muscle, and it provides the calories, you know. So yeah, I would recommend a protein. I'm gonna start taking protein again. I have a worse habit. I'll go to like Emerald City Smoothie after the gym and I'll fucking pay like $7 to $8 for these smoothies, because when I make protein at home, protein shakes or smoothies or whatever at home, it's fucking disgusting. So I am like unmotivated to go buy my own protein, and I need to get better at that because that's a lot of money to be spending on smoothies. And yeah, I need to figure out a way in order to make it to where it's like tolerable to drink, because I hate the taste of protein. Like, so I even gotta force myself to drink this shit because it's just thick and it tastes like fake sugar to me. Like, I just hate the taste of protein, but I want to get thick, you know? So you gotta weigh your options. But yeah, I would say protein, if you're trying to gain those extra calories, and get a protein that's high in calories, high in carbs, things like that. So yeah, referring back to the first tip that I gave you guys, since I'm already talking about high in calories and high in carbs, eating 3 times a day, I would say when you're eating 3 times a day, make sure the meals that you're eating are high in calories and they're high in carbs. Well, that's what's worked for me personally, but I eat things like avocados because it's high in fat and it's high in protein. I eat a lot of food that incorporates like peanut butter. I eat like salmon, chicken, turkey. I eat pretty clean, and I eat like a lot of bananas, nuts. I eat hella nuts. I typically just eat things that are high in protein and high in carbs. Pasta, bitch, that's like my best friend. I eat a lot of pasta as well. So those are kind of like the things that I eat. So yeah, side note, those are kind of like the recommendations that I have. But my last recommendation is, when you're eating those 3 times a day and you know you're eating clean and you're eating high calories and high carbs, track your calories. So I don't remember what the app is called. Oh, it's called MyFitnessPal, and I think it's like, I don't know, it's made by Champion, pretty sure. But yeah, I'll insert a clip of like me actually using the app. So basically this app lets you input every meal that you have, every snack, the amount of water you drink, the exercise that you get, like how many calories you burn off when you're exercising, things like that. And it basically keeps track of how many calories you drink, or not drink, how many calories you eat, how many calories you put in your body, the macros, the micros. I'm not too educated on that. I'm trying to get better on that, but basically it gives you a breakdown of everything you eat, how many calories at the end, how many calories you burned off, and how many calories are in your body at the end of the night. And it also lets you set a goal, and it gives you the amount of calories you need to put in your body in order to reach that goal by a certain amount of time. When you set up the app, you'll see what I'm talking about. But honestly, to keep it a buck with you, I'm not consistent on this app, and I should be. Like, I want to say I use it like 70% of the time. Like, I'll eat a snack and forget to put it in or something like that. I need to get better at it. But this, like, actually visually seeing the amount of calories that I've been putting in my body and tracking it motivates me more. It's just honestly cool to see how many calories that you're eating. I don't know. It motivates me. It helps me. It's helped me. So yeah, those are the tips that I have. You know, my experience with Apetamin, and then the alternatives in order to gain weight. I practice these plans or recommendations that I'm preaching to y'all every day. I stay on track, bitch, because I have goals, okay? Stay consistent, stay motivated, do your thing, and also find what works best for your body, okay? I know you take recommendations from everybody that might have different body types, but experiment, find what works best for your body. I found what works best for me, so I'm gonna stick with it. But, and also just a disclaimer, I don't want anybody who fucking goes to school for all this shit, you know, who's educated about this, oh, you're not putting enough macros, you're not, like, I don't know about that yet. I'm getting there, but this is what has worked for me, so clearly I'm doing something right, okay? Just don't come for me, because I'm not saying that I'm 100% correct and I'm educated and all that bullshit, okay? Okay. But yeah, I hope you guys liked the video. I hope you learned something, as always. If you like me, if you like the video, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, you dig, so you can see me every Sunday. Yes. But yeah, do something for yourself, do something for others, stay positive, stay motivated, get thick, because you know we gotta come for them. Summer's coming up, summer 2019, bitch. But anyways, have a good day, y'all. Deuces.